So welcome to another Alan the Defender video, and today I'm going to take you around our pop top roof, which is fitted by a AW 4x4. It was one of the first things that I had done when I started to convert the Land Rover, and it's worked out beautifully. So let's have a look around the outside, and then we'll go on the inside. We'll pop the roof up and you can see how it works, the space there is, and what we intend to do with it. So from the front, you can see the hinge line here. So the AW 4x4 roof actually uses the original roof from the Land Rover. As you can see, it's been powder coated and then reattached onto a steel frame that you can see that runs along the outside here. So Lewis builds the frames himself and then uses your roof to attach back onto that frame to form the pop top. So hinge line here, and you can see with the stainless steel fixings, quite like this because it doesn't go straight up. There is a bit of a slant to it. I know the Land Rover isn't the most aerodynamic vehicle in the world, but it just looks that little bit nicer. There's some nice touches as well, as you can see here. There's a channel which just stops the rainwater coming down and dripping inside the driver's door and passenger. Same on the other side as well. If your roof has alpine windows already, then obviously they'll come along with it. I've got some blinds that fit inside these. Going further back around the steel frame, as you can see, the original gutter is there, so you can fix a roof rack on here. That's something we're going to do later on. So on this side, just at the rear, you can see the lockable catches which hold the roof down at the back. There's a couple of stainless steel receptacles there, which I'll show you what they're for later. On this side, you can see a receptacle for another gas strut and a stainless steel fitting above it. So what's that for? If you actually fit a roof rack and then put some weight on it, when the roof is being closed, it would come down quite quickly. So when you have this done, Lewis supplies a couple of extra gas struts, ones that will go up actually onto the pop top itself, just to give you extra help with the weight to raise the pop top. But these are for when it comes back down, and so it doesn't come down too back quickly. It actually catches the gas struts and settles in the closed position quite nicely. Again, you can see around this side, same again. Not fitted on mine yet because we don't have a roof rack. That's something that's going to come. I've fitted the Alucab shadow awning, the 270 awning, and Lewis actually uses the brackets that are supplied with this, makes some alterations for them, just I think to get some more spacing, and that fits really nicely with the pop top. Coming around the other side again, a channel above the passenger front and rear doors, and again back round to the front to see the hinge line. So let's jump inside and see what it looks like at the moment with the roof down. So this is how it looks with the roof down. This panel here, and you can see with the strap that I'm just holding at the moment, is actually the access hatch into the sleeping compartment once the roof is up. I'll show you that in a moment. But if I come further forward, you'll see two other little gas struts, one on either side. I've actually got lights hanging from mine at the moment. And this is the roof that will push up once the pop top is open. So that if you're down below here, you can actually stand up once you're inside. And I'll show you that once I've got the roof up. So that's the inside. The only other addition is in the front here, and in the tent part of the rooftop there's an LED light, and that LED light has a master switch just above the driver's door, I think you can see. So here we go to put the top up. I've just unlocked these, so we just release both catches. And now it's going to be hard for me to put this into shot, but it's just a case of pushing the roof. And once the you go just slightly over center, you'll see that's the roof just going up now. So it doesn't take any effort at all, just an initial push. This strap here that you can see hanging from the back, I'll just show you it here, is to help you actually pull the roof back down. As I said, if there's a roof rack on it, it'll probably come down easier. And there's only one strut on mine at the moment, but as I said, Lewis actually gives you fittings and the struts should you put a roof rack on. So I mentioned these small receptacles here, stainless steel receptacles. These are actually for these additional stays, and they simply fit into here. And it just brings out the awning. Got another one on the other side here. And as you can see, this is another window that you can open on the back. All the windows have screens on the inside, so insect screens as well. So pop top is up now, and what we can do is just push this up, and that's the inside roof in the elevated position. I've actually left one of the windows open so you can see out towards my house, and the reason for that is it just makes it easier when you put the pop top down. It just doesn't trap the air inside it, and it was one of the recommendations from Lewis at AW4 before when we had it fitted. So on this side, excuse the camera work, you can see what it looks like with the window down. And if you remember rightly, I mentioned this hatch. This is the hatch that will come out the way, and as you can see, I can now stand up completely inside the Landy, which is really handy. So here we are up inside. I'm just standing at the back at the moment, so I'm just standing in the hatch, and you can see that these are retraining straps. These are just here for when you're raising and lowering the pop top, and it pulls the material in quite nicely, as you can see. On both sides, and there's another one further down, and there's one here behind me, and it just pinches the material in so that as you collapse the roof back down, it doesn't all get stuck out the sides. Really nice mattress put in here, and also this is me just stood in the hatch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to climb up, lower this hatch, and then we can see what it's like for room once we're inside. I mentioned there's windows here. I've closed the window on this side. There are screens, insect screens that I think I've stored under here, which I have, which can be fitted so that you can have the windows open and not worry about bugs, etc., getting in. And there's another one on the rear here. So, and that's the one where we put the struts in to open it right out, so you can sit and have a fantastic view from the back. Anyway, let me just climb up and I'll close the access hatch, and we can see what it looks like from the inside. I've actually switched the fitted LED light on there, and that's the one I mentioned that has the master switch up in the forward cab. So we're up inside now, and the access hatch, as you'll see behind me, is now closed. So that's us fully enclosed, and it's a really nice space. There's another nice touch down here that Lewis fits, so a couple of USB slots and sockets rather, and a battery voltage. I've fitted a leisure battery into mine, although that's coming off the main battery at the moment, which is probably something that we need to change. And there's just tons of room. I'm 6'1", and I'm just about to lie down on here, as you can probably see my feet. And it's a great space. I really, really like it. And it's so well built. And it does, Lewis's partner does a fantastic job with this canvas. And you can see I've just removed away the straps, the pinch straps. Now we've got all the space that we require. So all we need to do now is to put the roof back down. Obviously, switch off the light, although it would go off with the master that's in the forward cab. I'm just going to reattach these pinch straps and then close this hatch, and I'll show you how easy it is to actually put the roof back down. Just before I collapse the roof, I can just show you here, there's the additional attachment point for the extra strut, which is supplied for once you put the roof rack on, just to give you a little bit of extra help. pulling the roof up. So as you can see, the inner roof is still in the up position. So to take the roof back down, we just close this down. Behind me, you see the hatch is up. We close the hatch down. I just need to remove these two stays, and then I'll show you how the roof comes down. So to get the roof back down, we just use this strap to pull the roof down. We might need to tuck a little bit in as we go, but especially with the way the wind's blowing here. But it's a good hard pull on here to get it going, and once it's coming down, it will settle quite nicely. So that's the roof down. You can see I've got a bit of material coming out here because I'm trying to film and also pull the strap at the same time. But that's simply solved just by lifting the roof slightly and tucking that material in. Just need to make sure the strap goes in as well at the same time, which is easier said than done once you're looking at a camera and also holding the roof. But that just pops in. Then we can let the roof down. And all I need to do now is to go around the sides and just double check that there's no material coming out. So nothing on the right hand side. And it's all good on the left hand side here. So it's as simple as that. And all we need to do now is to put the retaining clips back on, do the locks, and the job's done. It's so easy, and that's what makes it really usable. So I hope this has been useful, and we really love it, and we're really looking forward to the first of our spring/summer adventures. It's only about 3 degrees out here today, from the mere fact that you can raise the inner roof, because it just gives you so much more room when you're sitting down below.